This is viscera of the heart. This is the sternocostal surface. This is diaphragmatic surface. This is apex. This is base. And this is left surface. This is right border. This is inferior border. This is left border. The sternocostal surface is formed by the mostly 2/3 formed by the right ventricle, 1/3 by the left ventricle. How can we identify the right ventricle from the left ventricle? By anterior interventricular groove, which laws anterior interventricular branch of the left coronary artery. Now the groove of the heart, one groove anterior interventricular groove, one groove posterior interventricular groove, and another groove coronary sulcus. This is anterior part of the coronary sulcus, this is posterior part of the coronary sulcus, and its end here. It is actually a C-shaped groove. Posterior part lodge coronary sinus, which is the largest vein of the heart. The anterior part of the coronary sulcus lodge right coronary artery, and posteriorly circumflex branch of the left coronary artery. So this is ascending aorta, and see, this is the origin of the left coronary artery. It is the main trunk, and it gives off two branches. One branch, large branch, anterior interventricular branch of the left coronary artery. Another branch is circumflex branch. Right coronary artery arises from the ascending aorta. This is the origin, and it passes through the anterior part of the coronary sulcus, and it came into the posterior part of the coronary sulcus, and it ends into the posterior interventricular groove. So if we cut here, we found ventricular septa. We found interventricular septa. You see, this wall is thicker than this wall. So this is left ventricle, this is right ventricle, this is interventricular septa. So interventricular septa, and this is a posterior interventricular groove. This is anterior interventricular groove. So this interventricular septa, if we cut here, from here to here, we found actually the interventricular septa. So in front, interventricular supply the 2/3 of the interventricular septa, and posteriorly it is covered, it is supply 1/3 of the interventricular septa. This is left auricle, this is right auricle. Coronary sulcus start below the right auricle, and it separates the two ventricles from the atria, and it come below the left auricle, it end. So it is a C-shaped structure, and this is ascending aorta, arch of the aorta, branches of arch of the aorta, brachiocephalic trunk. You see here two branches, one right subclavian artery, medial one is right common carotid artery. Then the next branch, middle branch, this is left common carotid artery, this is left subclavian artery, and this is descending thoracic aorta. This is pulmonary trunk, it arises from the right ventricle. This is the left atria, and you see the opening of the pulmonary vein here. Superior vena cava, and this is right brachiocephalic vein, this is left brachiocephalic vein. You know the superior vena cava present in the right side, so left brachiocephalic vein is longer, and it's open into the right atrium. Viscera, anterior interventricular groove, and the anterior interventricular branch of left coronary artery is easily seen in this viscera. This is diaphragmatic surface. This diaphragmatic surface is mainly formed by the left ventricle, 2/3 by the left ventricle, 1/3 by the right ventricle. If you press like this, the right ventricle is thinner, but wall of the left ventricle is much thicker. Right atrium, this is right auricle, and this is pectinate muscle. This is right atrium, this is pectinate muscle, this is cister terminalis, and this is the septal wall, the fossa ovalis. The left atrium, you say pectinate muscle is less developed than the right atrium. This is pulmonary trunk, and this is, you see, two division of the pulmonary trunk, right and left pulmonary trunk. This is base of the heart. It extends from the bifurcation of the pulmonary trunk to the posterior part of the coronary sulcus.